graphic design and all the different disciplines. So I thought we just talk and see, how I can share whatever little I know over the years, what I've discovered, and unless anything else specific.
Maybe if you can start with your journey, how you went ahead of NID and did things, and give us a little context about that.
So I think I came to NID, I wanted to do filmmaking. So I was studying in, since very young age, I wanted to make films. And that's why I left my village in pursuit that how can I study films. And one of my art teacher had told me that you can't study, you can't go to film school till you're graduate. Because FTI in those days were asking for full degree before you can apply. So I thought that's probably someone who disliked the school, never going to happen. But then he told me that if you can't do film, try to do something closer to that discipline, He said, go to fine arts college. And I had no clue what is fine arts, that there is a college that you can study for 5 years there and actually do specialization in painting or things like that. So I went to Baroda, and during our first year, there was a study tour to Ahmedabad. All the students, we went to see all the classical archaeological sites of Ahmedabad, and the lunch break was at NID. So I said, oh, what is this place? I had never heard of NID. Those days, the canteen used to be towards the lawn side. And while all my classmates were busy sort of eating lunch, I started exploring and ended up in the admission office. And they said, oh, we have a filmmaking class here. I said, what? I thought there was only one film school in Pune. So they gave me a pamphlet. It was 25 rupees those days you pay, and I sort of applied. Anyway, then it was a long story. Those days, I don't know how is it now, but long process before you are selected. That you have to send applications, then you are called on the first round, and then people are called to Ahmedabad for 1.5 days, and then there's an interview. And I thought I'll never get into NID because I thought it was extremely competitive. So I started my second year. Just then I got a letter that you are admitted. So I said, great. This was super exciting. So we did foundation course. And while I was in foundation course, the filmmaking course was discontinued. Because there were some graduates in filmmaking, but some reason government thought there's a film institute, so why give so much fund to second institute to do film? So I was left with, I said okay, what am I going to do now? I came here to do films, and still I realized that I can go to visual communication, maybe do graphic design because I used to draw and paint. But what I had liked about NID is my foundation years, and I realized, wow, this is really amazing. This is like cinema. We were doing all kind of things, whether it's printing press or textile or working with your skills and environmental perceptions and drawings and the works, which I never thought I would ever go into a wood workshop or a printing press or a dark photo lab. So that was great. Second thing, I knew that even the filmmaking course was discontinued.